You don't like the rubber?
No. When she had her baby and she wasn't working.
Her baby. You guys hearing the fucking words?
Well,
Hi, my name is Bianca. I'm 21.
hi, my name is Tyler. I'm 21 and we're from Lafayette, Louisiana.
And this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming over from Louisiana, guys. Young couple. Are we married?
Very
Yes.
young we are.
Okay, very cool. How long have we been married?
9 months now.
9 months.
Cool.
July.
Oh, okay, very cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna ask. I mean, it's a little less likely these days, but it's possible.
Elopement. We got
What?
eloped. Oh, are you talking about baby?
Oh, baby. I'm talking about baby.
Okay.
Well, we've been married for 9 months, but she's 6 months old. She's about to turn 7 months.
Okay, she's 6 months old. So technically, the pregnancy happened before marriage. Okay.
Yes.
Intentional? Whoopsie? Oopsie doopsies?
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blessing in disguise.
You don't like the
Yeah.
rubber?
No.
God, no.
Just
Whoa, what's
not
your
anything
issue?
that we ever, never, ever.
Yeah, no.
You know more will come.
Yeah, but we just kind of resort to natural ways, timing,
Natural planning.
natural planning.
And how'd that work?
With a baby that's 7 months old now, almost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not very.
So something tells me a few years from now you'll be back on the show and there will be 10. All
Hopefully
right.
not 10 because I came up from 8 and we're trying to max out at 3.
Yeah, he's one of 8.
Yeah, your strategy's not getting you there, buddy. You're not keeping you there. All right. So how's life in Lafayette? How we doing? New kid, 21 years old. That's, how we doing money-wise?
Not too good now. Going into it, we were kind of set up. At that time, I had started paying off some of my debt from what I racked up from when I was 18. Over that time, we ended up spending a bunch
Over
of money.
what time? Since 18?
Yeah. Since when we were
graduated
18,
high school.
I maxed out my
Yeah,
credit
this
cards.
is a fat stack. Wait, okay. How long have you guys been together, not married?
Since 9th grade.
Since 9th grade.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, geez. Okay. Really? Just the one time and forever. Okay. Cool.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Nope, nothing wrong with it. Just a little less common these days. Totally good.
She really hasn't had a big eye or knowledge of our financial situation with her staying home and her not having a job
You
anymore.
don't have a job. Okay, so that I guess was going to be my next question, and that makes sense. I mean, new kid, but
I did
She does
before.
still
you
have an
better be
income.
making money. What were you doing before?
I was working at a hospital as a dietitianist,
What were you making?
like $12.60.
Yeah. I don't know the cost of living in Lafayette, but I doubt it's among the higher.
It's not too expensive.
Yeah, and you?
When I started at Chick-fil-A, I started out.
Chick-fil-A. What's your position?
Currently, I'm an assistant manager over
Okay,
training.
working our way up. What are you making?
Right now, I make 20 an hour.
20 an hour. How many hours a week?
I can work I work
but how
regularly
many
upwards
are
of
you?
50, 60.
Yeah, I mean, you have to because
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
not, and there's a kid.
Yeah.
So 50 to 60
Yes.
on average. So 55.
Yes. Overtime is 30 an hour. I get time and a
Yeah,
half.
overtime until. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So what's hitting your account on a monthly basis?
Now, currently around right under $2,000. So like 1,900.
on a monthly basis?
No.
No.
Check.
Bi-week.
So
Oh,
right under $1,000.
Okay, 1,900.
And I get paid $500 a month from watching my nephew.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just started recently in about March. She
And
started
is that
babysitting.
forever? Like, how long is that?
That's gonna be until next year in August when he starts school. So not 2026.
So 4,300. That's what's hitting our account on a monthly basis. We're talking $51,600 a year. Definitely not bad for your age, but again, it's the new kid situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How we doing? How we doing today?
Well, it's doing good. Just him working so much puts a strain on him seeing us and having a relationship with his daughter. He'll go sometimes 48 hours without seeing her, just depending on when we wake up, go to bed, and what time he has to go and
Strain
come back.
where?
Well, I work horrible shifts. So like
Sure, but strain where? You brought up strain. Is it strain with you? Where is the strain?
Well, yeah, I guess it is us because, I mean, we don't get time together anymore because he comes home late and I'm already sleeping, and then we wake up and we have our morning, but that's it.
I'm
And
not
Yeah, I
able
mean,
to help her as much, and it's putting a huge toll on her.
Sure,
with
but
also
for what it's
babysitting.
worth, you are helping by keeping the roof over the head and
No,
the food on the table.
No, we're just
But
yeah.
okay, so how's this going? What's the strain? Tell me what the strain. So this is important.
I mean, we don't go on dates anymore. Like, we just don't have time for ourselves. We just, when we do have time, we clean the house. Like, that's our free
taking
time.
care of the baby,
Yeah, make sure.
passing him to family, and then taking care of the house.
How many hours a day is the baby sleeping?
She doesn't sleep much. She's very much of a
Okay.
FOMO baby. She loves
She has
to
a
be.
fear of missing out.
Oh, you guys are so southern. Okay.
She loves to be in the know. So she takes about 30-minute naps, maybe 3 times a day.
What do you mean Southern? I don't find us being like. I never was told that we were Southern. Like
You
the
ever
accent?
left Louisiana?
I have.
Okay.
I was in full debt before that February to October gap. I tried out a job opportunity instead of, like I was saying, I was offered a job to work at one of the South locations at Chick-fil-A, but I didn't take it.
You are
because I didn't
staring
like
into
the
my
manager.
soul. You are staring into my soul.
It's just because I have blue eyes.
Okay.
And after that, where was that?
Buddy,
Why we
I
went
don't
into
know.
the Cali. He
This
went to
seems so,
Cali
like
for
a-
7 months
Huh?
and then left me to pay the
Cali?
bills. Yeah,
California?
California.
I had already racked up all my credit cards. I didn't take the job opportunity at
From
Chick-fil-A.
Costa
My
Rica.
brother was working in
The fuck are you talking about?
California.
Oh, guys, I am so lost. You're just talking about so much random.
It's a lot. It is
After
so much.
we graduated high school,
Uh-huh. And we were
about
together.
5 months later,
Uh-huh.
we took a trip to Costa Rica.
Sure.
And that was about $5
On
grand we
debt?
spent. No, we had no debt then. I don't
But
think
did you
so.
go into debt for
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
No, for fuck's sake. So was that the start? Is that what we're
Yes,
saying?
that's
so
the
that was the
start.
start of the mountain, the pile, the fuck you, this all
Yes.
is?
That was the beginning, yeah.
Okay, so why have we done nothing in the 3 years to combat it, to start rolling it back, especially since we had 9 months of knowing we were pregnant?
Well, there was one moment where I actually did try. So
one moment. Oh, thank goodness.
when I
Wait
went
a
to
moment.
California to try to sell solar with my brother, it ended up being a whole
What the
Ponzi scheme. And
Door to door.
I don't think you know what the word Ponzi means, but yeah,
pyramid scheme, whatever.
probably closer to a pyramid
Yeah,
scheme.
the people at the top were making all the money, doing stupid stuff, going to parties all the time.
Okay, let's talk about the payday loan, because that was actually interesting. What the do you think about this? Hearing about these payday loans. Why the would she not know now?
Yeah.
I understand why she maybe... I understand your logic, even though I think you're both, to be completely honest. I think you're just trying to use that as a little...
Excuse.
No,
Well, at the time,
virtuous
I
me.
didn't want to have to ask. I was already
Yes,
asking
you said
family
this
for
already.
money and
Yes,
paying
you
them
said
back
this
money.
already. You said that in your nice little monotone voice. Yes, I heard it. Okay, very good. So, why doesn't she now know 6 months since birth of the child?
I didn't want to put that stress on her. My biggest thing is I don't want to have
So
that.
she will never be capable of being able to listen to anything you say? Because
Not that
if she
she's not
wasn't then, she
capable,
wasn't
it's
capable
just
3 months
she's
ago.
already
She's not capable
overwhelmed
now.
with taking care of a baby. I
Yeah,
want
so
to be able
she'll
to have
be
hold of
overwhelmed
it.
forever with your own logic, though. So you know what this means. You know what this means, right? And it's because you weren't able to vet other people, right? Yeah. So this guy,
Tyler.
yes, that is his fake name. I was confirming. Okay, yeah, he is essentially saying that he will always think you're stressed, and as long as he thinks you're stressed,
I'll never be in the know.
he can
I'll never
continue
be
to go
capable
behind
enough.
your back on this. That is the logic he is using. And I want that to be very clear.
And I took care of him while he was in Cali.
She did.
And I told him everything.
She took a lot of burden on that, making sure the minimums were paid.
and
so
that
I
was
never
really
got
the only
behind.
time
Yeah,
I
but-
knew of the finances. Just that period.
Wait, what do you mean? You don't know about the finances in general?
Not really.
Not
Why? Why
really.
aren't you guys having that conversation together? This is every fucking couple, man.
I don't.
Why? You don't know?
I don't know.
How do you not? No. Okay, why are you not including her then? She doesn't know why she's not being included.
I guess we just
We
don't
just
have
don't-
conversations
and
about
we
it.
have our own
just
bills. We just.
I mean, like, we'll have conversations with, like, how much money we have left after bills and stuff, but, like, beyond that, it's just
How combined are we?
Not really at all.
Why? You're married. You
I mean,
have
we do
kids.
have one joint bank account, but we don't use it. It's like a credit
Then
union.
what's the
phone
point?
bills
How do you
together.
even know all the finances then? If one person's managing the finances, how do you even know what they are if we're separate?
I just cover all the bills since she's been a stay-at-home mom, and the only thing she covers is her car now.
And
So
my
she's
credit
making
card.
money again.
Yeah, but what if she's not able to cover that because she only has $500
I was
coming
covering
in?
it at the time
What's at the time?
when she had her baby and she wasn't working.
Her. You guys hearing the fucking words?
Well, our baby.
Come on.
Our
This
baby.
is starting to add up here. Starting to fucking add up. Come on, the language you use, right? You hearing it?
Our baby.
I'm not saying there's not love
Our
here. I'm not
baby.
saying that. I'm not saying to break up.
We're not breaking up. And it would be
No,
a
I'm not
divorce
saying to.
because we're married.
Yeah, okay.